team. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Robbed. And stolen by Markkanen. Here's Murray. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Outside Herder. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Yep, that one goes. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And the three-pointer goes.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Pass to Murray. Back to Irving. Outside Murray.
Hey, yo, look at the clock.
The Hawks need to get one up here. Basket counts.
And even when you bottle up Markkanen, try to bottle him up, he still finds a way to score.
Herder with it. Fires from deep. And it's Irving with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Now here's Irving. No good. A bit long that time.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Here's Irving. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's the break. Throws it up high. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Outside Vanderbilt. Now Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Herder.
Checking in for the away team, Romeo Langford.
Ball outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Here's Langford. That shot, no good. Good D by Murray. And here's Markkanen. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Ball with it. Irving picks him up. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Murray. Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
The Hawks trailing. Now here's Irving. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
The three from Ball. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
It's stolen. Down low. Shot is good by Langford. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Irving with it. Inside. Capella. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
When Capella plays with force inside, watch out. I like his intensity.
Pass the ball. Three-pointer. And the Hornets, another three.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Easy to see that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Jang's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
Clock at 2. Here's Jang. No good on the 3. Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And stolen by Irving. And now the Hawks on the break. Capella can't get it to go.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Irving for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. And it's Jang penetrating.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The shot. Hornets with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Oh, got a piece of it. 4-3. Shot is good by Langford. He's got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Irving. Outside Murray. To end the run. Atlanta gets it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Langford. Picked by Stewart. Unable to get that one. Collins with the defensive effort. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Oh, he picked him clean.
They just continue to struggle. Turnovers have been a big issue.
Yeah, 5 already, and they've just been too casual, too much profiling out there to start the game.
And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Stewart.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets.
34.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's McGowan's.
Oh, wow! Oh, watch out below.
Big finish. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And the Hornets with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Jams it in off the great move.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Starks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Starks. To the left wing. Now here's Herter. Monk with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And the basket by Westbrook.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks. You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Pass to Nurkic. Outside Herter. Misses the three. And so it's Atlanta with it. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Starks. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
There's a screen by Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Got a piece of it. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Irving. Outside Murray. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's Irving missing. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 14-6 run.
His first. Team start.
Picked by Stewart. To the paint. There's the block.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the wing on the left. Lets it fly.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Left side Herter. Pass to Ball. Here's McGowan's. Clock at 6. Ball right side. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Checking in for the away team. Paul Reed. Jared Vanderbilt.
And it's Atlanta's ball. Goes up from the top of the key. Misses off the left iron.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Ball outside. Pass to McGowan's. The 3 ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. 9 points in the game.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
To the inside. Outside for Irving. The teardrop. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-6 run. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And so it's Atlanta with it. Outside Irving. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 7 points.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Tons of hype around the Melo Ball. The 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
And Ball throws it down.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Capella gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around in size.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to McGowans. Now Ball. From deep. The rebound by Markkanen.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Back to Herter. And here's Ball, hounded by Westbrook. Here's McGowans. Outside Herter. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. And he lobs it up. Hey, rejected by Capella.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
The Hornets making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. .59 seconds left in the first half. Collins outside. Shakes him. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jang. That three's off the mark. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Out to the wing. Murray for 3. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
And it's Herter penetrating. Here's Reed. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Hornets just dominating this one. And we'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Ball with it. Irving picks him up. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Jang. Puts up a 3. Capella with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
They're running. Pushing it up now. And the slam dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And Vanderbilt no good on that one. Here's Irving. Drives to the hoop. And he makes it. Irving's got 9.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now Ball. He's got 15. There's a screen by Jang.
And the defense of Capella is huge. I mean, very impactful at that end of the floor, using his big body to deter shooters.
Here's Irving. He's got 9. From about 16. Here's Capella. Outside for Irving. The 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Here's Herter. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
You know, we're used to seeing this kind of efficiency from Capella, but he's scoring with volume, too. That's impressive.
And Ball gets it to go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Reed. Back to Ball. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Ball right side. Here's Jang. Capella with a rebound. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Here's Herter. No good with the triple.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Down low. Pass to Capella. Back to Irving. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So it's the Hornets now. They lead by 17. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Now here's Monk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to McGowan's. Stolen by Capella. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Here's Starks. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And Atlanta has possession. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Starks. Left side, Vanderbilt. And stolen by Irving. And now the Hawks on the break. And Collins with the slam.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Murray for 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts. Brian, more player movement has been the result."
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Starks. He's got 5. And Vanderbilt slams it in. Outside Monk. Tipped. Tipped away. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Starks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Kennard. That one off the back iron and out. .149 left in the third. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Inside. Looking to end the run. Vanderbilt with the block. A minute 22 left in the third. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the Hawks making a change here. Good on both. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's been all Hornets. Here's Starks. He's got 7. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pulls up for 3. Here's Okongwu. And he jams it home with authority.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Goes up at the elbow. McGowan's no good. Now the Hawks with it. Pass to Westbrook. Banked it in off the glass. Westbrook's got 8.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Stewart with it. Going inside. Pass to Starks. There's the 3.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense.
And here at the end of the...
82.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Atlanta with it, trailing by 19. Westbrook can't hit. And it's the Hornets' ball. Ball outside. Pass to Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Evans. That one doesn't drop. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Here's McGowan's. Pass to Ball. And here's Herter. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Stewart. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
It's been all Hornets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Pass to Herter. Lets it go from deep. They get it back to the left side wing. Here's McGowan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And he can't get the first one. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist. Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Inside. Markkanen. And he can't get that one. Nurkic with some nice D. Here's Stewart. Drops in the layup for 2. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over Stewart. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Ball with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Ball into the lane. Stewart. He takes it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Pass the ball. Jacks up a three. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Hornets making a switch here. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And here's Payne. The three is up. Now Capella. Second shot opportunity. Outside Payne. 6 on the shot clock. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
The kick out to Ball. Here's Langford. Pass to Jang. Knocks down the long J.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Ball with it. And it's Payne picking him up. Pass to Jang. Stolen by Capella. Dang, shot is off. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Capella is getting better at sharing the ball, wanting to improve that part of his game.
And the Hornets call time here. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
what's interesting, you know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Jang gets the bucket.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Collins. Can't hit that one. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Pass to Jang. And the Hornets, another three.
3 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
For the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LaMelo Ball.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Stolen by Payne. Murray up top. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Jang. Off target from outside. Right side Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Jang. Here's Langford. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this.